I think you draw and you struggle. You're not quite sure what to draw, you want to draw like someone else, you struggle for ideas, but then there's a point where it all clicks. And that happened in France, and I was drawing, and I just remember, God, this is really working, something unusual's happening. My brain started to see things differently, and all of a sudden it was like, I could do it. It was strange, really. I've been painting full-time for about 15 years. Been based here in Bristol ever since I started. You know, Bristol's a fantastic city. Just, you know, the atmosphere in Bristol is brilliant. It's very vibrant. There's a lot of artists here, a lot of music. I remember having a dead-end job and thinking I've got to do something, so I went back to college to do a degree in art. But I was never really, at that time, if I'm totally honest, passionately driven to be an artist. I kind of did it, and then whilst doing it, I kind of discovered that I do like, you know, there's a lot of stuff I really, I find it a challenge, I think. I had a teacher who encouraged me to draw with a black pen. You know, I used to use a pencil, and then he said, just have a pen, a biro with you all the time. And that really got me into the idea of drawing. Whilst my inspiration comes from a physical place, from a drawing, also I get inspired by the way I paint. So the colours that I use, the technique I use, it's very haphazard. So by working in a haphazard way, that kind of gives me an inspiration. And I've learned that really, I think when I started out as an artist, you're always looking at what other people do and think, how can I do that? How can I do this? And then all of a sudden I realised, well, why don't I look back at what I've done? And went through my sketchbooks and think, well, that works, that doesn't work. So you look at what does work and try and let your own work inspire you, or certainly influence you. Music's very important, but obviously in an open studio you're restricted. I like to listen to jazz really, and when I'm painting, no one else likes jazz, so that has to happen after hours, because music can put you in a place that really helps. I think since I've been painting, one of the things I've learned that's really important is to be able to formulate ideas, and I formulate my ideas by drawing. I have, you know, hundreds of drawings. I spend, you know, maybe just a couple of weeks drawing before I actually do put paint to paper or paint to canvas or board. My most recent drawing trip was last year. I went to Tuscany and spent a week just with a sketchbook there. I went on my own, which is sort of fun. It's better to be on your own, really, I think, because you work. If you're with somebody, it's great, but you have distractions. So when you're on your own, you get up early, you get a full day's work in. So I spent a week in Lucca and roundabout, drawing, getting ideas together. Then I brought all that stuff back to the studio. With this, I'd really like to produce a body of cohesive paintings. And also it's a bit of a challenge to me because I don't want to do the same kind of paintings that I always do. I want to just take them onto a new level, or maybe have them say something slightly different.